I got the strongest Yubel, but they're not going to give me the other 2 Yubels. Is that what's happening right now? Can I have the other 2 Yubels, please? If you wouldn't mind. This game hates me. Really wants me to run Dark Necrofear. How did I get the Ultimate Nightmare like frame 1, but neither of the other 2? Are we for real right now? Are we for realsies? Gateway to the dark world. There's Yubel. I only got 2 Yubels. I didn't get the 3rd one. Alright. Not bad. Was this like sold out? How is this sold out? That was 73% of that. And then how many of the dark deck did we get? 79%. Not bad. So I want to try and make a dark deck real quick. Why not, right? We've only changed the deck twice in this playthrough. Is Jaden okay with us using his girlfriend? We're not teamed with Alexis. Do this layout by narrow search, I guess? Type. No, wait, not type. Attribute. Dark. 148 cards have met this condition. Alright, step 1. Is there a way to just, like, empty this? I think I asked this before. Whatever. There's gotta be a faster way. Deck and recipe menu? Here we go, empty deck. Thank you. Alright, what do we got going on? What do we got going on here? Armageddon Knight can be pretty useful. I do love me a barrel dragon. This card is discarded from the hand of the graveyard by an effect, draw 1 card. If this card is discarded from the hand of the graveyard by an opponent's effect, draw 1 more card. Weird. This card inflicts bad damage to your opponent. You can select 1 card in your hand and discard it. Why would I want to do this? This does not seem useful. In most instances. Crass Clown is eh. 600 attack, 1400 defense. The defense of this monster is decreased by half when attacked by light monsters. Why would you, why would you ever want this? Why would you ever put this in your deck? If you tribute summon a dark monster, you can treat this 1 monster as 2 tributes. That could be pretty good. Put in 2 of them. Discard 1 level 5 or whatever. Special on this card from your hand. Once returning, you can discard 1 dark monster to send 1 dark monster from your deck to the grave. Number of dark monster in your graveyard, 1 or fewer. This card loses 400. 2 to 4, it gains 400. You can send this card to the graveyard or destroy all face down monsters your opponent controls. Eh. This card can only be special by removing and play 3 fiends in your graveyard. If this card is destroyed by battle by your opponent, equip it to a monster your opponent controls during the phase and take control of the equipped monster. It's alright. This card is in your hand and there are 3 or more dark monsters in your grave. You can remove from play 2 of them and send it to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard by this effect, special summon it during your next standby phase. When this card is special summoned, destroy 1 spell or trap card. That sounds pretty goated. I like that. This is a good card just because it has to be hit twice to be destroyed in a turn. It's even better when you're running tuners. Treat this card's attribute as wind. Special summon this card from your hand by removing 1 wind monster, 1 dark from your grave. Special summon this card from your graveyard. As long as your opponent cannot set any cards on the field. Your opponent cannot set any cards on the field. That's insane. That seems really good, but we're not running wind attribute. Select 1 card from your graveyard, add it to your deck, and shuffle your deck. Whatever. This card cannot be special summoned. This card cannot be attributed by a card's effect during your opponent's draw phase. Before their draw, look at the top card of their deck, then put that card on the bottom or top of their deck. That sounds fun. That sounds enjoyable. Doomsday Horror. I'm going to remove from play dark monsters. Card is return from play. Whatever. 1 face-up dragon-type monster on the field. Alright, Dragon Seeker. Calm down, bro. It's not that serious. Element Doom. Whatever. Element cards. Necro Shade. Now we're talking. You control my monsters, you can control this card and attack resistant from your hand. When you tribute summon an elemental hero, destiny, or evil by tributing this, draw 1 card at the end phase. Alright, that's funny. Activate this effect only during your damage. This card loses 400 attack and during battle between yada yada yada. This effect continues until the... Or, yeah, bad. Not very good, even though it was a card that I owned. This card is face up on the field. Monster must be yada yada yada. Yo, you gotta put in the classic Gilgard. You gotta have some just like high attack normal monsters. It's just, you know, it's the law. Right, Gravikrust Dragon. You work with Hamundex. Or with, whatchamacallit, Crystal Beast. The attack of this card becomes twice the original attack of one monster that you attributed for the tribute summon of this card. Oh. This is a 6-star, isn't it? It should only take the attack of one monster that you attributed for the tribute. Isn't it just one tribute? This card's controller pays 1,000 life points during each of your standby phases. Pandemonium user, this card is in the graveyard. Whatever. Jinzo number 7. Man, they really peaked after Jinzo number 1. That's all I'm saying. The Legendary Fiend. During each of your standby phases, this card gains 700 attack. Oh, neat. Tribute summon this card. Tribute must be dark. If this card is tributed by a card's effect and sent to the graveyard, it returns to its owner's hand. All right, so that like works with Yubel, but it's not great because you can't summon this without tributing for it. So, tribute this card to special summon any one of Uriah, Hamun, or Raviel from your graveyard, ignoring summoning condition. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. What the heck? This is a card? It is 5 stars, I guess. So you have to tribute something for it. I didn't realize a card like that even existed, bro. Warrior of Zera, Pandemonium nonsense. You'll take 2 Mechanical Chasers. Whatever, bro. Whatever, man. The Memory Crusher. He crushes your memories. Metal Zoa. What do you have to do with polymerization? You return 1 card from your graveyard to the hand for whatever. Stupid. Dumb. We only got 1 Mystic Tomato, which kind of blows, not gonna lie. Necro Gardener. What is he doing here? Yeah, put Midoriya in. Whatever. Yeah, destroy this card if your opponent controls any monsters. Bad. Bad, Your Honor. Pandemonium nonsense. I remember you. You're a 5Ds card. When you normally flip summon this card, you can special summon any number of Sky Blaster tokens, but not more than the number of monsters you control during any effect for each Sky Blaster you control. If you activate this effect, Sky Blaster monster you control cannot... Yeah, whatever. Give me 2 of those. I'll take 2 of those. Tribute this face-up card. Take control of all face-up level 3 low monsters on your opponent's side of the field until they are removed from the field. Alright, weird. The rest are removed from playing dark monsters from your graveyard. This can forfeit for each card removed and only until the end phase. Worthless. Rancer? Dragonoot? Yeah, Piercing. Meh. Red Eye, dude, I forgot that Jaden just gave us Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon one day. Do you guys remember that? That was insane. What was that about? What the heck was that about? Absolutely put in Sangan. How could we not put in Sangan? The Shadow Ghoul. Don't tell the Shadow Ghoul about the Shadow Slayer. Not the Sinister Sprocket. I still haven't seen a Synchro monster yet. Skull Archfiend of Lightning, Skull Knight 2, Sky Scourge Norlaris. Sure, dude. The Sphere of Chaos, that's me. This card's attribute is Light. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. When this card is tribute summon, you can add 1 level 3 monster from your deck to your hand. Weird. Weirdly specific. The Dark Creator. This card cannot be normal summon or set. This card can only be special summoned by having 5 or more dark monsters in your grave while you control no monsters. Once per turn, remove from play 1 dark monster from your graveyard to special summon 1 dark monster from the graveyard. Yes, please. This card is face up on this field. All effects of spell, trap, and monster cards that target cards in the graveyard or that activate in the graveyard are negated. Eh. The death of Anubis. I thought this was Dreadnought, not Dreadroot. Attributing 3 monsters. Have the attack and defense of all monsters on the field except this card. Yeah. What does the eraser do again? Attack and defense of this card is equal to the number of cards your opponent controls by 100. When this card is destroyed inside the graveyard, destroy all cards on the field. During your main phase, you can destroy this card. Alright, bro. Alright. This destroys on your opponent's side of the field. Your opponent skips his or her next main phase 1. Alright. Kind of messed up. The twin-headed wolf. Force Raider! And Wall of Illusion. As long as this only increase the attack of all dark monsters by 500 points. Yep, I'll take 2 of those. Don't mind if I do. Why is Command Knight here when I set it to dark? And like Beast King of the Swamp. What are they doing here? What do they think they are? Put in 2 of those. Yubel, this card cannot be destroyed in battle. This face-up attack position card battles an opponent's monster. Inflict damage equal to the attack your opponent. Destroy that monster at the end of the damage steps. Yep. All right, put in Yubel and Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare. We're going to see if we can make this work. What are all these cards doing here? Are these just the cards that I had in my deck previously? Why did they show up? No, only some of them. Interesting. Interesting. All right, search. Narrow search. I just want spells and traps. Can I not set it to like, well, I set it to card frame, I guess. Yeah. Spell and trap. Run. Oh, wait, it's still running the other thing, too, isn't it? Where it's only looking for dark stuff. How do I, like, reset that? If I just do this. Okay, this is clearly not right. That's not what I meant to do. Man, I miss it. Whenever I'm trying to... I feel like I would make decks and stuff a lot more in Tag Force. Oh, here it is. Reset. Alright, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But, man, I just do not... I do not vibe with the way that you go through the searching and the sorting and all in this game compared to in the DS games. I feel like the DS games, maybe it's just because the DS games are what I'm used to, but I feel like the DS games made it way smoother. Like, insanely smoother. Does Brain Control work with Yubel the way I think it does, chat? Can you Brain Control an enemy's monster and then Yubel blows it up at the end of the turn? Or does it go back to the player before Yubel blows it up? Asking for a friend. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? You know what? Definitely give me 3 of these. Give me all those. And we probably want token summoning stuff like Stray Lambs, right? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really relishing the idea of running a Yubel deck. We need cards that can blow up Yubel. So like Raigeki Break. What else am I thinking of? Because you need to be able to destroy Yubel pretty quickly after she's played. Definitely put in these. I'll take 3 of them even. Man, I wish that the cards were bigger so I could, like, recognize their card art easier to find cards that I'm looking for. I think I already put Torrential Tribute in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We're gonna need more than just that. I wish I had Mask of Darkness. That would be nice. Limit Reverse? What is Limit Reverse? L's would be up here. Limit Reverse. Oh. I think I just saw it. Limit Reverse. Select one monster with 1,000 or less attack from your graveyard and special summon attack. If that monster is changed to its position, destroy it in this card. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When that monster... Does that work? I only have 1 of those. Does that work with Yubel? Does Yubel allow that? I don't see why it wouldn't. Also, I know we don't have Terra Incarnate right now, but it's fine because Yubel has Terra Incarnate. KS, when you play Star Force Collection, will you do the post-game? Yes. I love Star Force. I'm absolutely going to do the post-game. I guess we can run Shield Crush and just switch Yubel to defense and then Shield Crush her. That would work. I assume. Do 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 do. What else? What else? I'm struggling to think of other destruction cards that can be used on card. I don't. I've run Yubel like once before. I think. I'm not much of a Yubel gamer. If I'm being real with you. Yubel ain't really my thing. I put swords in here already? Yeah. I wish we had Mirror Force. Or even, like, Negate Attack. We've spent so much time on this, I don't think we're going to finish the game today, but that's fine. We can just do one more stream of Tag Force 3. That'll work out fine. That'll work out fine. You know what? Just give me, like, generically good things like United We Stand. This is fine. This will be fun. I feel like I should have more traps than this. Narrow Search. Give me just traps. Really wish I had, like, Mirror Force, you know? And other such things that the game refuses to give me. Put in like a trap hole. Just so we have a little bit of destruction to hit the enemies with. Yeah, it's 7 traps, 9 spells, and then let's clean out some... We want Dark Effigy for summoning Yubel with. Dark Nephthys seems pretty good. Diablo seems neat. So does Dark Creator. All a bunch of cards that summon themselves easily. Once we get things going. Euphoria. Let's get rid of one Mystic Plasma Zone. Then we just need to get rid of one more card. And we don't really need United We Stand. Because I like having this many monsters, because a lot of our tribute summons depend on just having a lot of dark stuff in the graveyard. Oh, I don't have a Destiny card set. Destiny card, we probably want to be... Probably want it to be, like, Nepsis and... That was the wrong button. This game. Pretty sure Dark Effigy doesn't work. You're thinking of Double Costin? Oh, it does say normal monster. You're right. I mean, I wasn't thinking of Double Costin because I had never seen Dark Effigy until today. For the record. I just didn't see where it said normal. But I do know what Double Costin is. So, in that case, I want 2 more dark monsters again. Narrow Search. Attributes. Dark. Do, 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 do. I don't want to go through all these again. A big thing for me, really, is that the cards are just so small on the screen. It's so much better in the DS version when it's a lot easier to see the cards, like the art, more easily, not having to look at it on the left, but just seeing it in general. That's how I feel. It's a good thing to toss in here.